Jada. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you guys how I got this beautiful hairstyle. This is a quick weave and this also is a flip over method. I learned this method from this influencer on YouTube, Ivy. If you don't know Ivy, well, just type in your search bar Ivy flip over method, because she taught me everything. As you will see in this video, I was like low-key like watching the video as I was like gluing the tracks in, just to see if I was doing everything right. But honestly, hands down, she is the reason why my hair is looking so fabulous, so bomb. And by the way, I got this hair for like, I think I used 3 packs, which I will explain in the video, but I used 3 packs from the beauty supply. And I think this is Hawaiian Curl, but again, I'll explain everything in the video. Honestly, I think this is like the best quick go-to summer on a budget friendly. You don't feel like going to get your hair done, spending so much money, and you just want to do something to your own hair, but you don't really want to be bothered. I think this is the best option to do. You don't have to do this just with curly hair. You could do this with just all different textures of hair. I honestly wanted curly hair, and I'm so glad I actually did curly hair because it looks so bomb. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in the next video.
Hey y'all, so today I'm going to show you guys how I achieved the flip over method. So I'm starting off with 8 braids. I would say at least have 6 to 8 braids. Also, your braids don't have to be perfect. As you can see, mine's is kind of a little uneven, but the whole purpose is for it to just lay flat. So once you have your hair braided down, going straight to the back, you go ahead and get a black wig cap. I got mine from my local beauty supply store. It shouldn't cost more than $1. If it costs more than $1, go find somewhere else to go. Some people like to use 2 wig caps. I'm gonna use 1 because it'd be too hard on my head and my head start pounding over time. But do what's best for you. Also, when it comes to your braids, I forgot to say, you need to at least have like an inch of leave out, or you can have less, but I say at least an inch of leave out so that you can cover the tracks that you're going to be installing. But you don't have to have like a lot of leave out. Just have enough that you know that you're able to maintain. So I forgot to get that gel stuff to use on your hair before you glue the tracks on. I don't know why I forgot, but you know how you always forget something when you leave the beauty supply store? Yes, that was me. The gel is supposed to help with the removing process to make it much easier and safer and healthier for your hair. Now for the tricky part. So I got my bundles from the beauty supply store. So I'm using a brand called Organique Hair in the texture Hawaiian Curl. And this is 24 inches. I didn't really want to get super long hair because I knew I was going to cut it over time, and so that's like a waste of hair. I purchased 3 packs of this hair and the total came out to be like $40 something. So that wasn't really bad. Honestly, when I tell you this hair was still bomb for like $10. I think $10 or $12 per pack. Now, I'm being honest with y'all. I haven't done a quick weave in so long, like so long. I think last time I did a quick weave was probably in college, my freshman year. And so I was a little nervous when starting, but I definitely got the gist of everything. So what you first do is go ahead and measure the tracks on your head. And once you figure out how much you want to use, you go ahead and cut it off. Well, cut the tracks, I should say. And then you go ahead and glue that part and put it on your head back into the place that you just measured. Also, when laying your tracks, I like to go in and do a U shape each time I lay tracks on my head. So just Go ahead and do a U shape each time you lay tracks on your head. This helps with allowing the hair to fall on your face much better than just straight horizontally, in a sense, especially when giving layers into your hair. You're going to see at the end what I mean. So just do a U shape. Don't worry if the tracks starts to fall off when you try to lay it down. That's because you're not waiting till it's tacky enough to release your hand. So just wait a good minute or so and then release your hand before you lay the rest of the tracks. Also, use your blow dryer on cool, not hot, but cool. And I repeat this step all the way until I get to the top. And also, you can get this glue at your local beauty supply store. Now, when you get closer to the crown, you kind of want to feel the gap in between the back of your head and just continue to do a U. So you're not bringing it forward towards like your hairline, but you're just filling the back of the crown in a U shape. So everything horizontally in a U. And once you see a real defined U, like a real smaller shape U, that's when you cut the tracks into smaller pieces to fill up the rest of the gap in the back. And that should be horizontal as well. So then you should have like a kind of a shaped circle going towards the front part. And that's when you start cutting the tracks and laying it vertical. And that's in the front part. Keep laying each track vertical on one side until you get to the other side of the track. And once I reach the other side of the tracks, that's when I go ahead and add one track that goes the opposite way, and that'll be vertical as well. So to make it much easier, I'll lay the tracks on the left side of my head until I reach the right side of the track. Once I do that, that's when I'll add a track on the right side going vertical as well. And after that, I'll add another track to go on top of the left side of the track. I really hope I'm making sense to y'all, but if not, you can also just look at what I'm doing. And after that, you should be all done. After you cool dry your hair with the blow dryer, see if it's like the right way. You can go ahead and practice flipping over your hair just to see where it lays perfectly for you. Now for the fun part, it is now styling my Leavout. So I use heat protectant to protect my hair from heat damage. Anyways, then I go in and use a hot comb and a straightener to make sure my Leavout is silky straight. And once that's done, I go ahead and use a curling wand. I use a real small curling wand because that's the only way my hair was going to be able to blend as perfectly to the hair texture that I got. So yeah. Went ahead and started framing my face by adding layers to the hair. It really needed a lot of layers, a lot of shaping just to get the desired look that I really wanted. And I really didn't want too much hair because it's really hot and it's still summertime. So yeah, definitely cut a lot off screen as well. But one thing I can say about this hair is that as I was cutting, like, it wasn't a lot of shedding, it wasn't a lot of tangles. I hardly got any tangles, so this is actually some good hair. Most of the time curly hair is easier for you to get like knotted up or matted just by roaming your fingers through it or just messing with it too much. But I didn't have these issues, which I love a lot. And so I went ahead and did my edges off camera, and honestly, this hair just truly amazed me. The way I just did my hair, it truly amazed me. Like, I was nervous at first, but your girl still got it. And so I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. It was kind of chaotic, but honestly, if I can do it, I feel like you can do it too. Just takes practice and a lot of patience. But yeah, I hope you guys like